Though I'm not gonna bitch because I'm doing what I fucking love and what sets my soul on fire. 11. There's things I want to do and I want to push myself to do something, but you know what? It's not allowing it to happen. I know, I saw it. I said that at 22. Because evidently, 33, when I get like this, I want to do something, but I'll get kind of like, I won't have the gumption to get up and do it. That's one way I'm getting that the enemy or whatever, 44, wants to come across. Your own human wants to stop you. I just spit on you. What the fuck? Oh, yeah? Somebody's getting all, oh, yeah? You want to fight about it? Um, 111. 111, as I was going to say, as I looked down at what I had written, after I got uploaded the video that's uploading now, that thumbnail, it's going to be a picture of this board, and the thumbnail, on the thumbnail it says, a lot in life, Happy New Year, and letting it all soak in, 444, and I just got a notification, so 141 on the timer as well. Today is March 21st, so is it the first day of spring? Is spring equinox or something like that? I don't know, and I didn't look it up, because I got me some more coffee. I was writing, I'm hearing, high pitch, crown chakra was in the last photo. Crown chakra in the last photo. Something about that. Maybe you're going to run across my photo or one of yours. But I'm getting heavy crown chakra. I heard activation, but heavy crown chakra work right now. 222. A lot of information coming in for you guys. The 8 of Gabriel. Flying high again. Whoa. 244. So that fell off the top. Kind of came off the top. You heard me say, whoa. Rain keeps coming. Rain keeps falling down, down. Hey, 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 hey. Won't you forget about me? I'll be alone, dancing in it, baby. Is that Simple Minds? Simple Red? Simple something. Yeah, that Sweet 60 or whatever movie. I don't think I ever really watched. 16 Candles. Thank you. 8 and 3, 38. Somebody's 38, perhaps. Or somebody was born in 83. But we also have 11, 344. So we're getting... And then right after that was 345. 345. Yeah, we'll get to what's written here. Just flowing, going with the flow, baby. You've just done something you had no idea that you were even doing it. That it was even a thing, like a big thing, like being monitored and watched, and you had no idea that something so minute, so small, you didn't even realize, but whatever it is, I just heard you passed flying colors. Like, whatever you're doing, whatever you did, thought might not even involve anyone. I mean, of course it doesn't really, in the end of the day, really involve anyone else, but, yeah, you're the only player. Dreaming that dream. Or giving me that whole, It's like that, being honest with yourself, really knowing what you really want. You know, like that, like they were saying before about being scared or whatever. Like, are you trapped in fear? I mean, that was for me, totally. Because that's something I have to, honestly, at the end of the day, I have to ask myself, could that possibly be a thing for me? It sounds fucking absurd and ridiculous to be like, you will have, all you have to do is just do this, and you will have all of it. What does that mean, though? I mean, I know what it means inside my head. I've played it out. I've played it out in my head. I was given messages and da-da-da-da-da, and then I concocted a beautiful dream with my imagination. But, you know, my whole life, every time I've done that, something's happened. And, you know, it's more beautiful in your head. But when it's 555, when it's playing out in human, you're like, oh, it wasn't like that at all. Not at all. So there's this thing of repeating, if they can keep you in a loop, in a repeating loop, and they could be just you. At the end of the day, it is just you. But we'll say they. Whatever gets you there. But then if I was speaking to you one-on-one, I probably would say it the same way. I don't know. But I am speaking to you one-on-one, because whoever connects with this and watches it all the way to the end, and you're talking back at me while I'm speaking on here, of course you're watching it at that time, we're connected. Have I answered anything? Were you thinking something and I called it out? Well, then that's who I'm speaking to, because it's not me, it's what wants to come through. So it's not, you can get a hold of me and say, I have a question about blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing, honey, we don't work that way. Okay, so that was a female energy that came through. Of the ones that speak. I'm a mouthpiece. AKA puppet, right? Puppet. I'm just going to tell you, my name is fucking Sirena. My name is Sirena. Cherie Robinson. Robinson's my maiden name. Other than that, it's legally, well, I've got two other, whatever. Anyway, for some reason, that needed to come out. SCR. Sucker Free Sunday. Who has been on this journey, and I have experienced a lot of 808, a lot of fucking hurtful, harmful things. I should not be alive. I don't die. Not yet, anyway. It's not yet my time. I don't know. Anyway. Started drinking really young. Super promiscuous. Fucking angry. I was violent at other times. I was on drugs and alcohol all my life. I'm 55. And I've... School of hard knocks, bro. And the hard knocks was the... We'll call them angels. We'll call it God from that. You will go through this. We'll let you in on something that it's for a reason, but you will never really know why. But just do it. But the whole town's on fire. It's okay. But I'm going to get burned. You're going to get burned, but you're going to live. It's going to be painful. But you will live. Okay. I'm your huckleberry. Let's go. And I get on here with my missing teeth and everything that makes me, all of it, all the things and the stuff that comes on here and says and does and just be exactly how it's supposed to be. And here I am. That totally took me away from what I was going to talk about. So one, either fuckery I missed, or it's just meant that way. So I'm just going to go with it's just meant that way, because what I've learned, I'm always learning. Every time I think I know something, I don't know a fucking thing. It's always a mystery. Let me show you the way. Just the two of us. So the things playing out in our head. But if they, your own self, thinking, they just brought me right back around. They, your own self, you're at a battle with your own self, and you're human. It's that, as Eckhart Tolle says, that pain body, the ego. What once protected us, this persona, this whatever came to being when something tragic happened, and for you to live as a small child, defenseless and hopeless amongst all these 11 wolves and thieves and just fucking horrible people. It was all protection. But you know what? The part about it is now, grown up, faced those things, realized, hey, man, that must have really sucked being a small little baby, a child that went through all that. God, and you can just go, wow, you poor thing, but you're resilient. But you're an adult. So then you have to be an adult. Or you just want to be different. You want to be changed. Where you have to say, okay, whatever happened, blah, blah, blah happened. But this is my problem. Low self-esteem, no insecurity. Well, why? Well, because of that thing. Yeah, but when you break it all down and the attachments on the attachments have this. When you just ask yourself questions and you break it all down, it all stems to one thing. Do you want to do something about it or not? What you got to do is, at the end of the day, you got to face yourself. Put on your big girl pants. Facing yourself in the fuckery, and I must have been always thought I was a great person, but I must have been something else. Because it never ends. The growing. But now it's like... Then I'm getting chills all over. Then it becomes a game. It becomes fun. And you start to think, well, fuck, I'm a masochist. But it's not like that, because it's the pain. It just releases you. Taking accountability, seeing yourself, wanting to change. We went off on a tangent. It has nothing to do with what I was talking about before, but here we go. I mean, does it or does it not? I don't know. You're listening. I'm channeling, speaking, so I don't. It's a whole thing. Don't get twisted in it. Don't get twisted in it. And then we're going to get to this, what I have written down here, 1331, right, the other side. Whoa. So with that being said, right? Congratulations. It's all you, baby. True blue. I heard satisfy you. Well, before Gabriel wanted to show itself. Let's see what's sticking out here. Oh God, a leap of faith. Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups. An offer. Taking a leap of faith. I heard all ducks in a row. Look, got 2 fucking kings and the 3. Fiery, the passion, having all of that, and the emotion and the love, somebody that matches you. A partnership, because it's bigger than you guys, and you know that. And only you two can do it together. Wow, I didn't know that was going to happen. But so, all right, I'll do that. Hold it still. You hold it 15-15 still, motherfucker. So then the next part goes like this. Okay? Truly getting to the place where you can truly be honest with yourself. Honestly. Because remember, at the beginning of this, we were talking about how everything plays in your head one way, but when it's really in your hands or in your face, it's like not the same at all. It's always way more magical in your brain. But this is something that's going to be even more magical than you can even think of. So, are you ready? 15. Can you honestly say that you trust yourself? Honestly? That you trust yourself honestly? If you were to be 100,000% honest with yourself, and you really don't know, how would you unless this happens? So it's like saying, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I honestly trust myself. I honestly trust myself. I got $1 billion that I would just do everything selfless and not give to these people. You don't really know unless it actually happens, right? So it's like you're actually being asked to be honest, to know something that without it ever occurring or happening, God knows when you're ready. We couldn't. We're flawed. We're flawed in the aspect and the thing that we have a human, that we wear a human. But God knows your heart. God knows when you're ready. So are you taking the necessary steps? Or are you still bitching and complaining that somebody else is doing everything to you? I didn't do it. It's because my mom didn't raise me right, or I wasn't loved enough. Okay, yeah, then that sucks, and I get that, but we're not, that's an old paradigm. We're not to hold on to that anymore. You're grown up now. Do you want to be different? Do you want to be changed? What's important? The world is ending. You want food? You want to teach your kids whatever world is left that's going to be here, how to help them get past that thing of how you were in your bloodline and your lineage passed down from where your control group you were put in at. I'm speaking to those. I want to break free and standing up. Strong. Gaining the world, so to speak. Because you found out it was inside of you. And then perhaps I'm getting chills. Then perhaps maybe you will get the fucking world. But as it's been shown to you and it's not the same. No one's going to know what I'm talking about. Unless they said no. Just say no one's going to know what I'm talking about. How could you? It's in my head. Yes, I know. I hear you. Some of you have the same dream. You know, you've been watching me, so you kind of know where I'm coming from. Everyone has water. Everyone has a home. Everyone has shelter, and everyone has fresh water. Did I say home and shelter? Everyone has a home, everyone has food, and everyone has fresh water. Wow. A shelter can be a home. Make your own outside. Growing food, thinking outside the box, getting down back to the basics because you know everything that's grown on this earth is provided for the people that are here for their survival. Oh, wait, for their life. That's different than survival. For their life. Can you honestly say you trust yourself? You can't even work out. Drink water. Eat better food. You can't. No, so no, you really can't trust yourself. And just that shit alone. So, in case you're like, yeah, I can trust myself. Really, can you? Because think about everything that you always say, I just can't help myself. I have to eat. I can't eat one cookie. I gotta eat the whole fucking bag, whatever. Sleeve or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm one of those motherfuckers, but at least I know if I want to eat something, I might eat the whole fucking thing. The illusion is gone. It is what it is. Whether I do it or not remains to be seen, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day, does it? But at the end of the day, can you trust yourself? No, you can't even trust yourself with yourself. Truth. Ace of Swords. Hello, motherfuckers, please. Let's get real. Let's take a fucking look at yourself. Take a look at you now. You got the 9 of that. Planting your fucking seeds right now because it's about to grow. To your wish is my command. 9 of Cups. The High Priestess. She's looking at a different perspective. It's all different. She's choosing her path. Following her heart. Cups. 10 of Cups. Because you're the fucking star. Because you have solutions. Everybody else looks at things. They look at problems. I saw the number 8, which is the Justice card. Everybody, I think it is anyway. That's what I heard. Yeah, solutions. Everybody else talks about all their problems and all this, and you're like, you know what? Okay, yeah, we know what the fuck is happening. We know where the fuck the world is going, but what can we do right now for the rest of our lives that we're going to be in this human and make it our dream come true, make it heaven on earth? Why not do that? Let the world around crumble, but you know what? At least we got each other. I'm hearing communities, villages. Humanity coming together and uniting, 2222. Not by a one world government, but just being the people who don't need to be governed. Because if you're in a community and if it's truly like-minded people like myself, there is where love stands, built on God, there is no fuckery. No one's going to steal. No one's going to cheat. No one's going to try to fuck anyone over. Not the ones who truly come from that. From fucking love, for real. Not the fake, I'm a Christian. And I'm a religious person. And I'm a this and I'm a that. You know. If you go to a church and they talk bad about any other church, they're not for God. Sorry. Peace out. Think about it. Common sense, use it. Fuck, I gotta go. I just got fucking angry. Not really, though. I don't hold on to it. 2323. I can do that. And then just be cool. Got it out, so it ain't that deep. So no one can ever get upset or voice an opinion. They gotta hold on to it forever, and then everyone else has to hold on to it. Why can't I just say something to how I'm feeling in that moment? You know what I mean? Like, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. Fucking stop. Idiots, I heard. Fucking Michael speaks, bro. Don't forget that you get all your information and everything, mostly how we have, from paid. Somebody's paid to say, do, teach, put in books, or do whatever. There's people that get paid. They're paid actors and actresses. They're paid to say and do things. Who funds, like, the medical doctor things like the what? Oh, the pharmaceutical companies. Oh, God. So what do you think their agenda is? So what do you think they're going to teach in medical school? Dis-ease and the pills to give to it. which in turn is just a cyclical thing of more illness, more pills, more illness, more pills, until you die and you suffer. And that's just one thing. But don't forget, they're all paid. Somebody has an agenda. Think about it. You guys like to talk about it, but do you really think about how deep that really goes? And if somebody's going to rush in and just save the world, that's in the Bible, learn it. The devil's in the details, baby. Follow your heart. Don't think, feel. But not from a place of emotion. Peace. Hey, can you honestly say you trust yourself? Honestly? Little did you know that when you answer that, like, oh God, honestly, I don't know exactly what I would like. I would like to hope and think that I would only use money for this and I wouldn't give it to too many things, that I would be smart about it and sit and think before I did all these projects and got minds together. How can we collectively build these things? Who wants to be there? Without really having to buy anything but from the earth itself. And not for a profit.